Hi, I would like to take a few minutes to tell you what you're going to do on your My Vote Decision Matrix assignment. So you will have this decision matrix, and this is going to help you choose the best candidates that match your needs and what you think is important to you. And so I want to walk through how we're going to do this today. When you start, this first column where it says from the press info, yesterday when you were doing this activity in my class and Miss Spurgeon's class, you came up with different claims or for each candidate based on all of the articles you read from the press. Then you wrote a number over here, 1 to 5. Maybe when you looked at Ethan's, all of the press information about Ethan, you decided that he matches with you at a 4. And so he does, a pretty decent job matching with what you think is important. So what you would do today then is you would go through and you would put a 4 here. So this first column, you are just going through and writing down the numbers that you got from your research yesterday. Now, just a disclaimer, those of you who just saw me put low scores, I was not even paying attention to who I was doing that for. Okay, so those were not your answers. You need to use what you did yesterday. Then throughout the day, we are going to listen to all of the candidates' speeches in class. If you are at home, it will be no problem for you. You will be able to go to the website. It'll be linked, and then you'll just click through them one at a time, and you will find their speeches. So then you'll listen to Ethan's speech, and then only based on his speech, not anything else, not what the press said, not what his campaigners are saying, not what you think about him, nothing like that. Based on his speech and what's important to you, you will put a number there. So if this was a 4, maybe when you listen to your speech, you weren't quite impressed and you're like, yeah, okay, well, he gets a 3. Disclaimer, haven't listened to his speech. I am being unbiased. I'm just using him as an example. Okay. Then once you have listened to all of the speeches during class, we're going to give you some time to go through the different campaigns. So on the same website that you have the speeches, you're also going to see what all of their campaigners have put together. So you look at these and you're like, well, like those are pretty pleasing. Like I like looking at them. They're cool. I'm learning a lot about my candidate. I really liked his campaign. I'm going to give him a 5. Like his campaigners did a great job, and I can really show that he goes for what's important for me. And then we do want to make sure you know that your opinion is important. So yes, you've had your speeches. Yes, you've had the campaign. Yes, you've had the press info. But some of you guys have known each other for like 9 years now. And so you know background. And so we wanted to weight this one a little bigger. And so you get an opinion of 1 to 10, 1 being like, absolutely do not want to vote for this person. And 10 being, man, I hope this person makes it on the council. How do you feel? And then you're like, so with Ethan, I'm going to say a 9. Again, it could be any candidate. I'm not promoting Ethan here. And then what you'll do at the end is you're going to add up the numbers. So you have 4 plus 3, that's 7, plus 5 is 12, plus 9 is 21. And so then you go through and you will do this for each of the candidates throughout this morning. And then at the end, so once you have all of their numbers down, based on your decision matrix, so this doesn't mean you have to vote for these people, okay? It kind of makes sense because we did this decision matrix to see what would be most important to you. Based on your decision matrix, who are your top 4 votes? So to me personally, if I'm going to take this much time and thinking about all the different avenues that I've been given to learn about these candidates, this decision matrix would affect my voting, okay? But it doesn't have to. And so maybe someone scored really, really high, but you're like, oh, I just don't know that they'd make a good CAPS council. Like, that's fine. You get to make your own decision after lunch, okay? But based on your decision matrix, who are your top 4 votes? And then again, these top 4 are probably the ones that you should vote for your top 4, because you would have looked through all of the things about this project and what you know about the person. So you will be submitting this, not so we can see what you think about each person, but just so we know that you have taken the time to go through to make the proper decision for you and your CAPS council. We will use decision matrix often throughout the year. They are perfect for groups who are like stuck with a couple different possible ideas and they just need help deciding which one is best. Decision matrix can really help a group move past where they're stuck onto choosing their final product. So hopefully you like doing a decision matrix today, and hopefully you will see how they are used and helpful throughout the year. Thank you for listening.